Alright, people. I know that I have been really lacking lately and practically, I know that I haven't really done a lot of NG minutes and I haven't really done a lot of Raw reviews as well as SmackDown reviews. I haven't done TNA, so you guys are used to that. But I'm going to be honest, I'm completely sick and tired of having to mock. Well, not really mock, but just every review is talking about how mediocre Raw is. Like, that's pretty much all there is. It's just talking about how mediocre Raw is, how bland it is, how boring it is. I'm going to be honest with you. I fell asleep watching Raw tonight. I did. I fell asleep watching it. There was probably, and half the other time I was doing other things. I was actually doing chores around the house while Raw was on. And there were only a few segments that I actually sat down and watched. One segment I can say that actually did make me smile and made me laugh, especially at the video that I've seen, that someone actually made a video of this, is Damien Sandow's rap to Randy Orton's theme song. I'm sorry, that was hilarious to me because that was the most creative part of this entire show. Let's face it, Raw is not creative as it used to be. And whoever is creating these storylines is ridiculous. Honestly, the build for Extreme Rules so far is mediocre and bland at best. Sure, we have Ryback versus John Cena. And can anybody, and I really want to know how you feel about this. Leave a comment in the comment section below about this. Does anybody think that John Cena's shirt makes him look like a giant tool? I don't know. Is it just me? He looks like a total douche wearing that shirt. It doesn't really scream champion. It screams heel. Is that just me, or I'm just curious of what you guys think about that. I would love to hear all comments when it comes to John Cena's new shirt. But regards to that, there really hasn't been much for the product. And also Vicky Guerrero, she really can't get, she's supposed to be a face and she's being booed like a heel. She can't get a break to save her life. And as for AJ, good grief. AJ versus Caitlyn, she's supposed to be #1 contender, and then somehow she ended up getting a clean win. Honestly, the Divas division, the only thing that can possibly bring the Divas division up and make people interested is if that show on E, Total Divas, is going to be a hit. If it becomes a hit, then maybe it'll do something for the Divas division. Maybe it'll get people interested to watch Inside the Ring. I don't know, but I know I'm going to watch it. I'm kind of interested in it. But regards to that, I really did not. And for the Ryback segment, when they invaded his office, I'm telling you, like I said on Twitter, if you made a drinking game of how many times that Paul Heyman said Ryback, you will be slaughtered. Seriously. I could care less about Brock Lesnar's invasion of the WWE headquarters. I could care less. It was actually, I didn't care much about that, but when Triple H came out, Triple H always makes something better because let's face it, Triple H has been in the game, no pun intended, for a long period of time, and he knows exactly how to spin storylines when they go bad. That's one thing I can say about that. But honestly, completely, I'm getting tired of mediocre Raws. That's the reason why I came up with the fun spot. That's the reason why I came up with something else to do, because honestly, you get tired of talking about how bad the product is. So honestly, if I actually do a Raw review, it's something that's worth talking about. It's something that's actually worth, it's something that's actually worth your time. You really do feel like that you didn't invest 3 hours in crap. But I am going to try to watch the pay-per-views. Regardless, I am going to try to consistently watch the build for the pay-per-views. If it's good enough to have something to talk about, then that's what I'm going to talk about. But I'm not going to come on here and waste y'all's time and talk about how mediocre and bland and Raw is when you guys already know that. But if it's something that is interesting, it's something that you really do want to hear and talk about, I'm going to put it out there. But I do appreciate all you subscribers out there listening to me and listening to my 2 cents being put in. But I'm going to be real. It's just getting tiresome talking about how mediocre and bland Raw is. Or mediocre and bland SmackDown is. And SmackDown actually has been a decent show worth watching lately. So honestly, if I actually do a review, it's going to probably be on SmackDown. And if I feel like doing something on TNA, I'll do one on that too. But either or, as for Raw, I'm probably not going to do as many until something changes with the product. That's just how I feel about it. But I really do want to hear what y'all's comments are about Raw, how you feel about it. What do you think? Do you think I'm overreacting? I'm just curious what you guys think about this. Leave your comment in the comment section below or a video response. As for John Cena's shirt, I am all for the video responses for that. Because in my opinion, he makes him look like a douche. That's just me. That's like the Ed Hardy of shirts. Like, seriously. But I'm just curious to hear what you guys think. This is Nature Girl 30 signing off. Peace out. Later.